Belarus accused of deliberately spreading COVID-19 among jailed critics.
Here's a summary of the article.
Opposition candidate Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya, who placed second in the presidential election and was forced to leave the country after she challenged the official results giving Lukashenko 80% of the vote, urged foreign leaders and international organizations to intervene to help stem the coronavirus outbreak in Belarus prisons. The horrible condition of Belarus penitentiary system has contributed to an outbreak of COVID-19 in prisons, but the authorities haven't even tried to improve the situation and have put thousands of activists on that conveyor. Valiantson Stefanovic, vice chairman of the Vyazna Rights Center, said. Artyom Lyava, a 44-year-old journalist, said he got infected last month while awaiting a court hearing in a jail cell intended to accommodate 10 but housing about 100 inmates. First, fellow inmates and then me stopped feeling the prison stench, he said. The day after he left prison, Lyava said, he tested positive for COVID-19, and a CT scan showed that his lungs were badly affected. Prison doctors should be prosecuted for negligence. They put our lives in danger by refusing us medical treatment, said Lyava. Hodson, 30, believes he got infected at the prison in the city of Baranovichi where he was held in a 12 SQM cell together with about 80 other inmates.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Surprised it took this long for someone to weaponize it.
It absolutely didn't. I'm surprised it took this long for someone to call it out.
It really didn't. Early this year white supremacist groups were saying to their infected followers to spread it to as many minority individuals as possible. Notably the Muslim and Jewish neighborhoods and law officers. Source for Taste.
Wouldn't it count as at least poisoning and attempt murder? Maybe even terrorism, and assassination if someone died.
How would they prove it?
Fine. Attempted murder.
This is scary. While incarcerated accuse authorities of neglecting or even encouraging infections, of Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko in a vote that opposition activists and some election workers say was rigged to give Lukashenko a sixth term.
Sick beyond belief but totally in line with Lucas' brand of authoritarianism, randomized death sentences. The guy is an unrepentant sociopath who would kill his entire country if it meant he could keep his black throne. I will throw a party the day he's gone.
Kastis Lisetsky, 35, a musician who received a 15-day sentence for attending a protest, said he was hospitalized with a high fever after 8 days at a prison in eastern Belarus and diagnosed with double-sided pneumonia induced by COVID-19. Humid walls covered by parasites, the shocking lack of sanitary measures, shivering cold and a rusting bed, that was what I got in prison in Mogilev instead of medical assistance, Lisetsky said. Lisetsky must return to prison to serve the remaining 7 days of his sentence after he's discharged from the hospital. The guards say openly that they do it deliberately on orders, Lisetsky said.
In the US we call that the presidential treatment.
I hate how every time something terrible about Belarus or another country come up people try to make it about the us. I don't deny that it might be happening on the us but this thread isn't about you.
Too true. I have stopped reading US news but it creeps into every other place. This sub is supposed to be non-US news.
Pretty sure portions of the United States government actively tried to spread it.
You mean the current administration? They knowingly held super-spreader events and were the cause of countless staff getting it. All I mean really is that I'm not sure there needs to be a conspiracy in the USA to spread a virus when ignorance is succeeding in that all in its own.
I've never understood how our species can have the most benign, forward-thinking people, and the most inhumane vicious garbage. I really think we are going to be our own extinction event. Good job humanity, you wiped out your species because you're fucking idiots.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.